So this is what a half vegan meal looks like.
Cluck the claters, yeah, yeah. The lifestyle's not going anywhere. Lunchbox.
Hey everybody, it's me, Lil Lunchbox. So today I'm going to be talking about my diet. I am a half vegan. No, this is not a joke. I am dead serious about this. I have mentioned it here and there. People usually tell me that it's because I'm lazy and I can't commit to anything, or that that's bullshit and it doesn't exist. But I genuinely believe that I am half vegan and valid. I don't really understand why people think that they can impose like their beliefs on me, and I think it's very obnoxious to say the least. Now, I first became a pescatarian when I was 14 years old, September 25th, 2007. Pescatarian, for those of you who don't know, is someone who is, the only meat that they eat is fish. That's literally what it means. So that's what I became. I was a pescatarian for about till 2016 is when I decided to become a full vegan. That lasted for maybe about 6 to 8 months, almost a year. I was a very strict vegan. I would not buy leather. I would not eat any animal products. I would check that my toothpaste was vegan, that the alcohol I bought and consumed was vegan. Some people ask, how can alcohol, not be vegan? Well, sometimes they use bugs or something. I don't remember the process. I read about it back then. But the point is, I was very strict about it. And the more I would read about, I would watch a lot of vegan videos and I would read a lot of the comments, and it was so disturbing to me how the vegan community, especially on YouTube, the vegan community on YouTube is a mess. They're either fake vegans who are doing it for profit, or they're crazy people. I'm sure you have all heard of Freely, whatever the hell her name is, some banana girl. It's just, there's a lot of people in the community who are disturbing. And I would watch the videos and I would try to learn things, and I was like, okay, maybe this is what I should be doing. I don't know, the only vegan I ever found who seemed like a level-headed person was the Unnatural vegan. Great content from what I've seen. She really does her research, and that was really who I watched. So it wasn't because of the people. That wasn't why I stopped being a full vegan. But I do think that they harm the chances of people becoming vegan by being so aggressive, like that banana girl. She's so, like, she literally said feeding your child chicken is child abuse. It's like, I'm sorry, you're not going to reach people who are low-income families, predominantly in America, who don't know shit about veganism. If you say that shit to them, they're not even going to take you seriously. They're not even going to give veganism a shot. So if you actually cared about animals, you probably wouldn't be so aggressive. So I think those people are harming animals just as much as people who eat meat by pushing this ridiculous, obnoxious, militant veganism that just doesn't work. It doesn't work. If you're watching this banana girl, it doesn't work. I don't care how many people you've converted. I really wouldn't be surprised if they flipped pretty fast because they couldn't keep up with the absurd, bullshit that you spew. Anyway, so the reason why I became a half vegan was because I personally decided to start eating fish again. Yes, I decided to start eating the dead flesh of fish, those poor little fish that are reeled out of the ocean and killed for my consumption. I decided to start eating those again, and I don't regret it. Was it a lack of protein or anything like that? No, I don't think that being vegan is that hard. It really isn't. I just like fish, salmon specifically. It's fucking delicious. I also love macaroni and cheese, but the reason why I didn't, just go back to being a full pescatarian and why I'm a half vegan is because I do not consume dairy. So some people said, oh, is she half vegan because she's a vegetarian? She eats the plant-based stuff, but she still eats dairy. No, I am a half vegan because I eat fish, which is meat, but I do not eat dairy. The reason why I still don't eat dairy is because I believe I developed, according to my dietitian, she says that it's possible I developed a milk protein allergy, which I think makes a lot of sense. I don't believe human beings are meant to consume the milk from cows or any other animals. Honestly, I think it's weird. Do what you want, but I personally think it's gross. And it started affecting me negatively. I think drinking milk is gross. Just drinking milk, I think that's weird. I think it's just gross. I don't get it. I don't get why people who just sit there drinking a glass of milk with their dinner. That's weird. Why? Anyway, so yeah, that's literally what it means. And I've explained this a lot and people still ask me, what does that mean? That's bullshit. It's not real. And to that I say, it is real. It is how I identify. Not like, oh, as a person, you know, like, but that is my dietary label, if you want to call it that. I don't think it's that deep. I don't think, you know, I'm gonna start a half vegan movement or anything. I do think that a lot of people should try cutting dairy out of their diets. I think going vegan is a great thing to do. I support people who are vegan. I think I prefer to eat vegan food, but it wouldn't be that hard to go back to being vegan. I would just have to cut out the fish, but I love salmon. That's pretty much the only fish I really eat. So, you know, it's something I'm considering. The reason why I initially became a pescatarian was because I love cows, I love animals. Fish, I really don't care for fish. I know it's sad and fucked up, but I'm selective and I can admit that. Pigs are extraordinary animals. I think it's inhumane and disgusting that people eat pigs. I really do. You do you, but to me, eating a pig is no different than eating a dog. Pigs have the intelligence of approximately a 3-year-old child, and they're sweet, they're cuddly, they're adorable. I think it's fucking weird that people eat pigs. It disturbs me, it really does. And I never ate pork, really. I think I had it a handful of times and I never liked it. It tastes disgusting. So for me, it's my own personal convictions about how I feel about animals. It's my own personal feelings. And if people think I'm a bad person because I pick and choose which animals I care to eat, that's fine, that's your opinion. I really don't care. I think people should make their own choices. We're individuals, and that's just the reality of the situation. So that's what half veganism means. And yeah, I encourage people, again, to try to at least limit the amount of dairy that you consume. There have been possible links to, or studies that suggest that too much milk consumption could possibly lead to osteoporosis, and it is really blown out of proportion, or it's a myth almost that, I don't remember, I read about this again years ago, but supposedly it's not really true that milk builds strong bones. It could in fact do the opposite. So of course, eat and drink what you want, but you know, consider almond milk and things like that, because who wants to drink cow pus? It's just, if you want to, that's fine. You know, people eat weird shit all the time, but I personally just think it's nasty. But every now and then I do have dairy, and it makes me feel gross. So I'm a hypocrite, what can I say? Have a blessed day. Don't let the claters get you down. I wouldn't be shocked if some vegans were upset by this video, but you know, it's just my opinion. Love you all. Don't let the claters get you down. I think I said that already, but I can't remember. All this meat is rotting my brain. Bye. Here is my half vegan breakfast. It is eggs, real eggs from a chicken, and some vegan bacon. So this is what a half vegan meal looks like, you know, a little bit of the fake and the real. And it's absolutely delicious, and it's covered in sriracha. Yummers! Claters, claters, claters. I know that you're jealous of me.